studio on this deep dive on Texas family law. And I am starting every one of these video series with an acknowledgement of how significant our country has been impacted not only by the coronavirus pandemic, causing great economic upheaval, but also by the civil unrest resulting from the tragic death of Mr. Floyd in Minnesota, and how profoundly it has impacted not only our country, but our firm, our community. We are listening, and we are praying for solidarity, peace, and calm. In addition to that, it reminds me personally of the motto of our great country, which is out of many, one, e pluribus unum. And I think we can't say that enough. We are one. So, custody evaluations is the topic of this video series, and what to expect in a custody evaluation. What does it mean? What impact it could have? What is a custody evaluator? Well, generally it's some sort of forensic psychologist or highly qualified social worker, if it's a state agent type of situation, like a family-based social service, and that comes up in cases where parents really cannot afford to hire a $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 forensic psychologist to evaluate their fitness as a parent. And it's a battery of tests. It is interviews and meetings, counseling sessions. It's home visits, visits with your children, visits without your children, to see how the parties are living, how they live separately, how they live with the child around. And it is the job interview of your life, because it's the job interview for your right as a parent. And I'll just say this, that a custody evaluation can have a significant beneficial impact to your life, and it can have a significant detrimental impact in your life. And I like to analogize this with the concept of free throws. And you know, you look at it year after year after year, almost without fail, the NBA champion, the Olympic medal champion lead in free throws. That team is the highest performer in free throws. The custody evaluation is like a free throw. A free throw is the secret way to win in basketball. If you're a high percentage, 60 to 80% free throw shooter, you're going to have a whole lot of extra at-bats to put your team ahead in points. 1 point at a time, but you can put your team ahead, and sometimes you can put them ahead for good. And the custody evaluation is a lot like that, because if the result is good and favorable for you, it is a huge piece of credible evidence from an expert witness that the court or the jury is going to give great deference to about fitness as a parent. And if it's bad, same thing. Big, huge piece of credible evidence that's going to weigh heavily on unfitness as a parent, or unfitness to be the primary parent. And you know what happens at the temporary orders hearing? The custody evaluator can take it away. And so if you know you have a very positive temporary orders hearing, and the child is placed with you, and you're the primary parent, and you feel like you got a victory, that victory can be quite hollow if the custody evaluator makes a negative finding against you. So again, it's a time to shine, not a time to be flippant or not take seriously the gravity of what is being evaluated and why. Anyhow, that's something to expect from a custody evaluator. They are officers of the court. They're appointed by the court to do an investigation and then report to the court. So they're not on anyone's side. They're agents of the judge, and they're there to allow the judge to make the best decision for the children, what's in the health, safety, and welfare, what's in their best interest. And again, that's why they rely on these experts, because they've got to make these nuanced decisions based on moments of interaction with a family. And that's a difficult spot to be in, which is why they rely on custody evaluations. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, informational, uplifting, and positive. That is what is intended to be. More on Texas family law coming next. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and bring the light.